Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. And you're joining us once again for the car is the star, and it's where I take a car straight off the shelf, no souping up or anything like that, and take it onto Nordschleife and test out the car, give the car a good workout, and let you guys know what I think about it. Plus, it's really pretty to look at cars driving around, even if it is me as pilot. So today's car is the Honda Civic Type R EK touring car, made by Honda. It's based on a 1997 race car. It's manufactured in Japan. So the engine code is a B16B, naturally aspirated 1.6 litre inline-4 engine. That's capable of 247 brake horsepower, and it has a 6-speed gearbox. It's front-engined with a front-wheel drive. This car weighs in at 1,863 pounds or 845 kilograms, and is capable of a top speed of 148 miles per hour. The performance points in Gran Turismo 5 and 6 were 455. And in Gran Turismo 7, performance points stand at 538.25. The Honda Civic Type R EK touring car is a race car produced by Honda. It appears in Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6 under the name Honda Civic Type R EK RM97 in the former, and in Gran Turismo 7. This car appears under different names depending on the game and version. So in Gran Turismo 5 it was the Honda Civic Type R EK RM97. In Gran Turismo 6 it was the Honda Civic Type R EK Touring Car 97. And now in Gran Turismo 7 it is the Honda Civic Type R EK Touring Car. They drop a year. The 6th generation Type R tuned by Gran Turismo. This is an original tuned model created by Gran Turismo, based on the Honda Civic Type R EK 1997. The following is the description of the base model, so we'll give you a story about the actual road car, it seems. The Honda Civic is a long-selling car that first appeared in 1972. The mainstream model of the 6th generation EK Civic, appearing in 1995, also called the Miracle Civic, was given a high fuel economy, a high output 3-stage VTEC, and was also equipped with a CVT called the Honda Automatic. The body types made available were a 3-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan called the Feria, and it received high reviews, even becoming Japan's Car of the Year. 2 years later, in August 1997, the Type R of this 6th generation Civic made its first appearance based on the 3-door hatchback model. The car attracted much attention as the first Type R Civic. The engine of this Civic Type R was a B16B 1.6 litre inline 4-cylinder DOHC 16-valve engine, and equipped with VTEC, it produced an amazing 182 horsepower with 8,200 revs per minute. Even though it was a normally aspirated engine, the body was made lighter, as in the other Type Rs, and was equipped with a harder, lower suspension, enlarged 4-wheel disc brakes and ABS with a sports setting. In addition, it was equipped standard with Recaro bucket seats suited for sports driving, and a small diameter Momo steering wheel with an airbag with a special championship white body colour, a red Honda emblem, and machined titanium shift knob. It greatly emphasised its sporting image. The lightweight, compact and high-performance Civic Type R was very active in racing, invoking one-make Civic racers and actively competing racers like the Super Tekunu Endurance Series, and was loved by many amateur racers even 10 years after its first release. So in the used car it says, looking to improve your racing skills? Then you should consider a high-performance vehicle. This EK Honda Civic Type R is tuned exclusively for circuit performance. Known for its lightweight and low centre of gravity, the EK Civic is a base model with good burns, which is why this tuned-up version is a solid choice for beginners who are still learning the ropes. In Gran Turismo 7, you can get this at used cars for 116,300. So it's a steal, really. Yeah, it's like he says, if you're new to Gran Turismo, you're doing the early menus, this probably is. If you can pick this up in the used cars, would be an absolute steal for you, because you could cruise those early menus in this bad boy. It felt great. Obviously underpowered, woefully underpowered, but it's a big track, and I've been taking some big cars around. So, but I can see a one-make series with these Honda Civic touring cars, an absolute blinding little championship, because I took it steadier than I probably should have done in the early parts of the race, because it's a one-lap hit. I take it out. I've not really practiced in it, so I'm getting used to the car in the early parts. I was really leaning on the car near the end. Near the end of the lap, I was really pushing. Even by this point, I think now you can see I'm really starting to relax behind the wheel and really push the Civic to its max, and it was fun. It really does. It takes a battering. You can push it and you can save it, and it's really, the gears are so quick. That might be why I thought it was woefully underpowered, because you're up to 6th before you know it, and then it's just like a long sort of, you know, nothingness after that. But I mean, second gear was very rarely used. Doesn't really need it. It's handleable in the corners. It must be that centre of gravity they talk about, but it flows through the corners so well. The times I knocked it down to second, that was my, you know, panic button. That's when things have got very out of hand and I need big help. I grabbed for the second gear, but mostly third gear in the tighter corners. It was great. I mean, if you haven't tried one, god damn it, get yourself one. I don't know when it comes up with new stars, so just become obsessed like me and go and start looking daily at new stars. But that one, when it comes up, treat yourself. It's a cracker. It really was good fun. Time wise, I don't know. It's what did I say it was? PP 400, 500. So it's in the 500 category. It's going to be against some very fast cars. So I don't hold much hope for time. But it doesn't half poke along, so time might not be too bad. So there it is. It's the Honda Civic Type R EK touring car. Go and buy yourself one today. It's mucho fun. Handbrake. It's 4th in its class, the Performance Point 600 class. It's 4th, but I mean, it goes within the performance points. It's 541.1, which is higher than anything below it, but lower than anything above it. So it did an 801.184. Could it have beaten the Jaguar? Maybe. If I pushed earlier in the lap, I probably could have pipped that Jag. It easily beat the Mitzi, which is such a shame, because that Mitzi was so good. Well, not a shame, but I mean, you know, that Mitzi, it was up in the top 20 at one point, and now it's totally dropped out. So yeah, there it sits. It sits there, and I don't really think it competes with anything around it. So we'll have to see if there's any other touring cars. It would have been nice if it was the Mazda Roadster touring car, if they were close. But there's 7 seconds between them. Could have had a little championship with the Mazda and the Hondas, but no. But there you go. An 801.184. Fun car to drive. Go and buy yourself one. Get yourself involved. Get in the comments. Say what you think. Tell me, do you think that was poor? I could have pushed harder. I could have got to the top of that list. I drive like a grandma. I'm Captain Slow. Just let it rip. Let me know how you feel. Just don't forget to like the video, subscribe and share. If you want to come and join us in our Discord and get involved in some of the racing that we do around here, it's all here on YouTube. If you just have a peruse and have a look around. There's plenty of racing going on, and we're always looking to try and fill those lobbies up. So if you fancy yourself, you've got Gran Turismo 7. You don't even need a wheel, because a lot of our guys just use controllers. And you don't have to be super fast. There's only about 3 people that are super fast in our group. The rest of us are just normal. Get yourself involved, get in our Discords, get signed up for a race, and let's see you have it. I think that's everything. Turu, peace and love, peace, and I should look around, actually. Sorry. I should look around, because that's the... I don't know, is it worth it? Look at the P500, not much is different there. I mean, would it have beaten something in the P... Yeah, it's beaten everything in that. PP700s. And it hasn't beaten anything in that. So, yeah, now we just need to just look where the Honda Civic is, and it's there in 4th. So, Turu, peace and love. Peace and love.